agreeing, although it was unstated, that this was an outstanding trial. Really, really outstanding. I knew that I came in with a certain idea of what I was going to see, and I was really turned on my head in terms of what the arguments that were made. I thought they were very creative arguments, and very also excellent costumes this year. Particularly good, and also acting. Particularly good acting. I thought the mother was a particularly convincing actor. That was outstanding. So was the one, so also very good. Okay, everyone was good. All right, so we thought the Baal Tashchit, we thought there was an interesting argument that you could say that that he should have taken care of the tree and not cut it down because he had no purpose for it. However, we did see that we would rule that there was no violation of Baal Tashchit because there was a business decision being made to benefit from the trafala, and it was cheaper to cut down the whole tree. And since there was a business benefit, there's no violation of Baal Tashchit. Regarding Tzar Baalei Chaim, there were a lot of arguments that were made. We were only convinced that there was one specific detail which the Onceler violated, and that was not feeding his animal first. But all of the other aspects of Tzar Baalei Chaim, of harm to an animal, were not violations because the animal was not stuck there and had to be damaged, but could have moved on, which they did do. And so there was only one technical violation, one specific violation of the donkey not being fed first. Regarding pollution, we did not find against the Onceler because the pollution was outside of the city, and that's what the Rambam says, is they have to go outside the city to engage in pollution, which is what the Onceler did. And finally, regarding Teshuvah, so we heard clearly at the end that the Onceler had no remorse over not feeding his animal first, and hence he did not have. There was no teshuvah done by the Onceler regarding that violation.
Because it wasn't the truth. Because there's nothing. What happened? There's nothing stating. There's nothing.
So that's what based on the evidence that we heard, that's the decision we came to. All right.
All right. So that's one charge, or two. So not feeding the donkey and not doing teshuvah for not feeding the donkey, but innocent on everything else.
Innocent on Baal Tashchit, and innocent on pollution, and innocent on all the other aspects of Tzar Baalei Chaim.
Okay.
Can I make one point? I just want to make a point, is that, any legislative system, any system of law, really can't encompass every single situation in life. There's going to be situations in life which, can't be covered by law, but things like common sense would rule how you act. So, although maybe technically the laws may not apply in certain circumstances, that doesn't escape our responsibility in terms of common sense and thinking about how we treat others and how we treat an environment and how we should act. So that's just something to consider.
Beautiful. Thank you, Rabbi. And with that,